Hello, happy Monday. We got card reading with my favorite deck. How's it going, guys? How is 2021 treating you? I personally like odd numbers better. So, we got high hopes for you 2021. Okay. If you're wondering, I have a 2021 predictions video in case you're wondering what's coming up. Okay, guys, let's do this. Ask yourself a question. I'm going to pull two cards, and you're going to decide if your question is being answered with card number 1 or card number 2. Okay. Oh, and a shout out to our soul seekers who we just started live sessions. I'm so excited to have all of you, and just excited that you're open to the work and starting to rise in your awareness. Okay, card number 1. Oh, nice card. The Sun. Life is wonderful. Thrive through the power of positive thinking and inspiring success. So this card is just whatever it is that you're calling it in, believing that this is like working out for your highest and greatest good. I mean, this is a very good sign that like this is working out well. But also if you find yourself in like low vibes, negative thinking, this is just saying that the way you're thinking about this has a really big effect on what the outcome is going to be. So making sure that you are, got your head in the game, that it's in the right place, that you're thinking positive. And you guys know that I don't really love like thinking positive just for the sake of thinking positive. It's just, using like anything that your mind starts telling you, and it might be a little like negative or whatever, just flipping it a little bit to expand it. Like if you're thinking of something and it's a very closed door and you're like, oh, this is the only way this can work out, or this is awful that this is happening, that like it's always the process of just kind of opening that door a little bit more and knowing that there's so many other ways that this can work out. There's so many other opportunities and possibilities, and thinking just in a little bit more of an open mind, expanded type of way. So because when we go into positive, it can feel fake, and that can cause us more anxiety, and like we just mess it all up by thinking that way. So it's not really about it's not about lying to yourself. It's just about trying to find a more expansive way at looking at what's happening. Okay. So keeping your head in a really like open, really connecting to love, abundance, like really just connecting in a much higher way. Okay. But this is a good sign. Like, and I keep seeing an inspiring success, like, against all odds, like there's still a way to make this work, and go for it, and really just start to visualize it, see it happening, chip at it every day and get there. So a good sign. Okay. Card number 2. If you got that card, let me know in the comments if it resonates. All right, card number 2, Ace of Raphael. Archangel Raphael is the archangel of healing. So the other day when our son, our 2-year-old, now he's 3, got stung by a jellyfish, but if you ask him, he'll tell you that he got bit by a shark. And I was holding him and he was screaming and screaming and screaming. I was just like, oh my gosh, Archangel Raphael vibes, like just the healing and soothing. He's a great, and he shows up green, and he is there. So if he shows up for you, it's because you need some healing, or some healing is about to go down. He's a very powerful archangel. So I just felt like I needed to tell you that. Okay, this one is a positive new emotional experience, fulfilling romantic relationships, deep and lasting spiritual insights. So this card, I know when you read that, so you're like, what the hell does that mean? This card is about you're in a new phase, and it's really easy to bring like your emotions from the past into this present experience, but this is totally new, and you're at you may be messing it up by bringing like your old emotions instead of just being present and realizing that this is a new experience. So if I go real present and I really try to like leave all that in behind, then let me tell the story of like what is really happening right now. And let me even write the story of what I want to be happening. So this is a time to focus on having a new emotional experience. So really, and emotions get stuck in our body. So finding ways to release it from our body. I love Soul Collective, excuse me. I love Soul Unity. My friend Nina's organization, they do a lot of body movement and it helps you move all that stuff out. So if you're feeling like you don't know how to do that, that's one of my recommendations. But a lot of dancing, a lot of moving, and releasing that energy that sometimes gets stuck in our body and allow ourselves to have a new experience right now. Because this is saying that like you're almost like on this repetitive kind of hamster wheel of feeling the same emotion over and over again. And what's most important is to start to break that and release that so that you can have a new life, basically. This is also a good sign for anybody who's trying to manifest romantic relationships, because this is a time for like deep connection. It seems like this is like a soul family card also, that like you're going to start to find your soulmates and your soul people. Make sure that you use your free will to not mess with that, right? So like let yourself be around people that make you feel heard and deep, and anybody that doesn't, then like goodbye, thank you, next, right? So this is like you're just really moving into this new era, you know, feeling different, but just make sure that you're releasing anything from the past. And it's where the first card was more about the brain and the thoughts. This is about what's in your body, the emotions that are stuck in the body. So yeah, beautiful. I love today's reading. Thanks guys so much. I will see you the rest of the week, and thanks for being here with me.